trying to get Dan into Discord. Meow, are you there?
Oh.
Yo, what's up? Alright, it looks like everyone's in Discord. I'll go over the fight real quick. This guy's pretty straightforward. He only really has like 3 different mechanics. He'll do a chain lightning that does more damage as it bounces. Left. Dane left. I'll wait for him to get back in. Yo, can you hear us, Dane?
Yep, I can hear you now. I just got booted up.
Cool. Alright, so this fight's pretty straightforward. He only really has 3 different mechanics. He has Chain Lightning that does more damage as it bounces, so everybody needs to spread out. I will assign all the groups different locations, and you'll spread out around those locations. I'll do that after the rest of the explanation. Apart from that, we'll also do Earthquake, which is just raid-wide AoE damage. You'll just get healed by your healers. And he will also occasionally charge off somewhere. When he charges off, he'll do a complete aggro drop. When he does this, everybody must stop DPSing, and you cannot DPS again until the tanks pick him up and bring him to the center. When he charges off, it's really important that you do not follow him, because if you do follow him, people are going to get cluttered in the center, and you're going to get chain lightning, and you're going to kill like half the raid. So just stand still and wait for him to come back, and then start shooting him again. All right. As for locations, we'll have Group 2 to the right by the burning ladder. We'll have Group 4 to the left by the wall, and we'll have Group 5 behind the boss near the barricades. This will make sense as you get over there. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'll also kind of just show you guys when we get over there. All right, let's get full buffs up. Everyone get over here. Monith, get back here. I'm going to summon him back. Kiki, can you soulstone Jerry and Zelmox's? Can you soulstone Poetic? If you die on this fight, he puts a debuff on you where he'll instantly kill you for the next 15 minutes if you res. So if you die, you have to stay dead. There's a bug with priests where it doesn't work correctly with their spirit of redemption, so you can soulstone them. But everyone else, if you die, just hang out. Alright, full buffs. Let's get health stones as well. Alright, so the most important things are stay spread, and when he charges off, stop attacking, and don't follow the boss. Wait for him to come back. Alright, everybody fly up and head over to BT entrance.
Are we fully buffed, are we?
I think so. Oh, we're missing Gift of the Wild, I think. We can buff at BT, whatever. You'll just DPS. We have Virus, Chester, and Milk for tanks. Get to BT and we'll fully buff again. I didn't set Pally Power, so I wanted to get Palm set here. We'll be here in a little bit. Looks like it's set up. Yeah, it looks fine.
So what do we really want from Doomwalker then?
The chest piece is nice. The gun is nice for Dane. I think Zelm has Talon already. I don't think any mains need it. It's calm, nice.
Isn't the dagger still pretty good?
I don't think any mains need it. Yeah, the cloak is good too for bulk. Good point. The gloves are nice. Alright. We need Mark of the Wild on everybody. Unlucky, you're the only druid, so you'll have to do it. Baronin and Dane need Arcane Intellect. Mages, can Baronin and Dane get Intellect, please? And Group 1 needs Mark of the Wild. You can just Mark of the Wild Group 1 now. Alright. I'm going to go over spots real quickly again, just so there's no confusion. We have a couple new people here. Okay, so Group 2 is by the Burning Ladder, that's over here. Group 5 is behind the boss by the barricades, that's over here. And then Group 4 is to the left by the wall over here, and we'll be taking him in the center. There'll be some free spots to the north. If you're not assigned a specific location, you can be to the north near the BT gate. Okay, everybody fly up. He can still aggro onto you if you're mounted, so fly up and fly high above. Do not be in his path. Fly above your spot. Make sure you don't have riding crop enabled or equipped. Check your trinkets. Make sure you have crop equipped. Sonic Steel misdirect to Fierce. Tanks, make sure you have backs facing to different directions so you guys all get knocked off to different directions. That way you can cover all of our spots. Alright, misdirect up on Fierce. Drop down to the ground, guys. Stop healing, stop DPSing, wait for them to bring him back. Stay spread, stay spread. Yeah, good job.
Is he just stuck? Oh, I think so. His animation just looked like he was trying to do Earthquake, but
I think it was a bug on your end. I didn't see that. Stop DPSing. The tank's bringing back. Stop DPSing. Tank bring it back. Guardian, where your totems at?
Someone changed the key binding, so just have to click them all.
Stop DPSing.
Do you want me to turn off your verse so you can drop your stacks? Or?
Unlucky innervate Jerry Garcia. All group 0 now. Baradin, Manatide.
What do you have?
Stop DPS, stop DPS. Big heals on the tanks.
That was annoying. It didn't hit me for ages there.
Stop attacking. I just finished him off. Oh Jesus Christ. That's a wipe. Yeah.
How? Is it because...
Magnitude set. Release.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, just release.
Trajectory locked.
That shit's so fucking stupid. Combat. More time.
Thanks for saving me, Che, there. I think it was Che. Just gave me DI just as I was about to go into BT.
They need to look at the fucking maps on this map. Like in this area right here. I'll ping Blaze now, but I'm overweighting. It's fine, we have to chill for like 15 minutes anyway. Alright, thank you, Chester. Everybody go to BT. If you die, just try to corpse run and run back to BT entrance. You might die a couple times. There's nothing else we can do.
Wow, LeBron's going to the Lakers.
Has that been confirmed?
Oh yeah, just got a breaking news ESPN update. 4 years, 154 million.
How much of that's guaranteed?
All of it. It's NBA.
Guys, meet up by the BT entrance. We're getting our debuffs cleared because of the bug.
Can we get some more stones, please?
More health stones, please, guys. You can res, you might die if you're close to them. There's like a pulse on it. You'll just res and then run towards the BT entrance.
Do not proceed.
Don't res on top of them, though. We'll just kill you.
Don't touch me.
Alright, I'm gonna try to quickly res you. Don't release. You released. Run to BT entrance immediately. Looks like Unlucky's the last person with it. Alright, everybody get here with full buffs again. Alright, I'm gonna go over the positions again real quick. I actually have a lot of melee too, so I'll have to assign stacking positions for the melee. Okay, group 2 will be by the burning ladder over here. I'll mark myself a circle. Group 5 will be by the barricades over here. Boss. Group 4 will be along the wall over here. And then people in group 6 or miscellaneous groups will be by the north, by the gate over here. Okay, we have a lot of melee, so the melee need to stack in pairs on top of each other, otherwise y'all are going to die from chain lightning. So Calum and Calm will stack on top of each other. Monith and Taruk, or Calum and Calm on the left side of the boss. Monith and Taruk on the center of the boss, and Velfor and Bogathos on the right side of the boss. What do you need, clicks? Oh yeah, stop shitposting for. What's it going, guys? Taruk needs intellect. Clicks needs wisdom. That wasn't a call out to you specifically. That was just literally everybody that's chatting in for.
No, no. I need to work a mission posting. You're right.
Alright. Everybody fly up. Remember, he can aggro you in the air, so fly high up above. Make sure you don't have riding crop enabled or equipped. Right. Misdirect onto Veers. We're about to pull, guys. Land now, land now. Incoming, keep yours up.
How happened there?
Center right melee is gonna chain to Fletch. Move in a bit, guys.
This hitbox is really big, so you can either move in or move out. Move him towards back towards the center. Just you have to move him to the center. This is too close to. Yes, okay. Stop DPS, stop DPS. Bring him back in. Guys, you have to keep the tanks alive, come on. Can you log another character real quick first? Maybe. Probably not, to be honest, we have a lot of people. Stop DPS.
Pulled some elites, some ads, kill them real quick.
Everyone hop on the elites and kill them now. Alright, they're dead.
Decurse
No,
Jimmy.
Mages decurse Jimmy, please. That's really important.
Innervate Jerry if it's possible.
Unlucky, innervate Jerry Garcia. Stop DPS, stop DPS.
I can't talk for a while.
Oh damn, Jimmy got it.
I tided.
Trajectory.
Stop DPS.
Tectonic disruption commencing.
Keep people alive through this, please.
We'll be moving him back, so don't all just.
Stay spread, guys, stay spread.
There's room in group 4 for 2 people first priest. Could move both Jimmy and Jerry.
I got it.
Engage maximum speed. Magnet set. Release.
Okay, I need you to taunt off this one,
Stop
Che.
DPS, stop DPS. All groups here on out. Here on out. Big heals on Chester. He does double damage.
Engage maximum speed.
Cool.
Direct tectonic disruption commencing.
Spam heals on Chester. He can't die.
Engage maximum speed.
Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Taunts down.
Stop DPS. Stop. Okay, go.
Magnitude set. Release.
Healers just spam heals on Chester. Oh, Jesus Christ. Evade tank?
Engage max.
Why are we dropping tanks all the time, healers? What's going on here? Is Palm even here? Why is Palm not here?
Disruption commencing.
So you swapped your DPS.
Yeah, I thought Palm would be here, so I swapped the DPS.
Try 3%. Concentrate.
Yeah.
Trajectory locked. Tectonic disruption commencing.
If you have Stone, just use it and try to kill him.
Target exterminated.
Jesus Christ. I mean, we had Jimmy here too in the thing, so that's why I also swapped. We had 2 more healers. But the first time around, we didn't drop anybody. This time around, we're dropping people left and right. So we have the numbers for Hyjal, but I just want to kill this and get this out of the way. This is really ridiculous. Cool. Alright, we're gonna wait the 15 minutes, and this is gonna be our last time Dungeon Walker. Summon Palm, please, and Palms accept this. I shouldn't need to heal this when we were healing it fine last time when we brought in 2 new healers. We didn't do healing assignments last time either, but it seems like we have to now because people are just dropping tanks left and right. I was also calling out for spam heal on the tank, and they just kept dying. Like, all we really needed to do there was literally just spam your biggest heal on the tank and wait a one. Quit fucking whining, dude. We're gonna do Doomwalker. They called for it.
Do not proceed. You will be eliminated.
Is he meant to say that shit when he's not in combat?
No, he aggroed on somebody and killed them.
Ah.
Quit getting yourself killed because it'll just reset your timer. Just wait out your timer and then just chill. We all have to literally chill for 15 minutes, so. Repair now if you need to, it's by the triangle. Did we get a summon on Palm? Yeah, just set up for bear. We shouldn't have to, but yeah, just do it. Use DPS and bear gear. I want to get this down. Alright, for healing assignments, Spaghetti and Lex, you guys will be on the main tank full time. This does not mean that if you're not assigned to the main tank, so every other healer, you're still healing the main tank, but you're also healing other things too. It just means you have more responsibilities. Summon Palm now, please. Okay, as for the AoE heals, I'll be healing group 1. Jerry, watch group 3. Sierra, watch group 2. Momoki, watch group 5. Baradin, watch group 4. Jimmy, watch group 4. I think we're mostly fine on AoE healing. It's just that people are getting greedy and trying to top off heals instead of preemptively healing the main tank. There's a lot of bursts in this fight, so if you're proactively healing the main tank, you're just going to do less throughput, but you're keeping the raid alive through that. So it's really important you just stick to your rules. Again, if you're not specifically assigned to a main tank, it is still your responsibility to make sure the main tanks stay alive. So you'll be AoE healing a little bit, and if the main tanks get low, you can reactively heal on them. Group 4 is to the left by the wall. Looks like I have 3 minutes left on my roads debuff. got 30 seconds left on my debuff. Everybody gets a BT entrance. Type 1 if you need a summon back. I think green probably needs a summon. Vel 4, come to BT entrance for buffs. Sometimes you have 6 minutes, so just hang out in the back until your debuff is over. We're gonna start the fight without you. It'll be fine. He's got 3. If you guys have more than a minute on your timer, type out what your time left is. Group up for buffs, guys. Vel 4, Lala. I guess Lala's not in here. Alright, full buffs now, guys. Okay, once again, group 1's by the burning ladder to the right. Group 5 is by the barricade to the south. Group 1 and Group 2 are to the right by the burning ladder. Group 5 is by the barricades behind Doomwalker. Group 4 is to the left by the wall. Group 6, 7, whatever else is groups, you guys will be north by the BT gate. I'm gonna move you into a real group match. There you go.
If you're here and your buff's set on Pally Power, why are you not buffing? Fucking hell.
Can we get buffs on? We need, light on. Let's see. We've got 4. We've got dupe lights, but whatever. It's not that big a deal. Alright, everybody fly up. Fly up above your spots. Misdirect to Veers. Make sure you don't have riding cop enabled. This is our last pull on him, guys, so do it right. Keep the tanks alive. Spread out. Stop DPS, tank. Stop DPS, stop DPS. Spread out melee, come on. Zero back up a little bit. Jerry, move a little bit to your right. Zero back up more. You guys need to spread. Just look around you and see what's clear and what's not.
Disruption commencing.
Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Sorry, you can talk back off.
DPS.
Mainly, if you're not far away from another person's stack
Stop
on one
DPS,
person,
stop DPS.
it's better that you pair up than chain.
Stop DPS.
Rage suit. Heal the tanks.
Spam heal the tanks, guys. It's double damage now. Heroes now, yeah. Something run in, something run in. Your buff's over. You have to tag the boss once. Stop DPS, stop DPS. You don't have the debuff, so go in again. Go in again. I don't know. if
Could
you
also
count.
have unlucky battle resing. Said that a couple minutes ago.
Unlucky run back. Unlucky run back and battle res him. I want to make sure he gets
Too
credit for
late.
this. It's unfortunate. It's nothing you wanted anyway.
Don't get in combat, people.
Alright, you're going Hyjal. Head over ASAP.
Spent that whole fight with a 25-kilo wriggling dog on my lap.
I'll
Somebody's
spec roll for this. Gonna bulk. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
What's a kilo in real weight?
It's not that much. It's like
2
£50.
What's the freedom unit equivalent?
There isn't one, is there?
Wait, I thought Australia does like rubies or something.
That's rubles. You nerd.
I don't know, Palmer. Or is what Spaghetti has better than these payments? These are better. Okay. Alright, let's get started on Hyjal ASAP. Hyjal requires attunement, so you're not attuned to Hyjal.
Damn, Omaki.
Go into Momoki. 3, 2, 1. Grabs.
One for summon, guys.
Is there no attunement for Mount Hyjal any longer?
There is attunement for Hyjal, so
Okay, so I'm gonna have to drop root guys.
if you're not attuned, go and drop group now. Thanks for coming.
Just TK is not. There's no attunement for TK, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Log your mains too, please.
Some of my friends are rolling here. I'm gonna go chat with them. Thanks, guys.
Cool. Did you did they want an invite to the guild? We can invite them now if you want.
Yeah, they rolled Horde, but I'm convincing them to roll Alliance because Horde is a mess in the server. So yeah, I might need an invite. But I'll be back.
Cheers. Alright, let's get started ASAP. Oh yeah, can you box your shaman? It'd be nice to get another set of totems and hero.
Are we at 23?
We're at 24, I believe. Yeah.
We want to go horde camp, right?
Yes, go horde camp, guys. And just an FYI for everyone, so that I personally don't forget, but the NPCs in Hyjal don't spawn after you go in until like 5 minutes after you go in. So whenever we do a Hyjal night, we'll need to make sure somebody's inside the instance before we start. It should be a big deal because we have like 15 minutes before we actually start. But just remind me or hop inside yourself.
All I ever wanted was to study.
Good God.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Nah,
Good.
don't. No, don't. Let's just get started. Like, we've already spent like an hour on Doomwalker. Don't fuck with that.
Yeah, let's find out at midnight. I could easily like bug this whole thing out.
And for the record, let's never spend an hour on Doomwalker again. Let's healers, you need to step up. Tanks should never be dying on Doomwalker.
Table and wells down. If you need them, grab them.
Make sure we're heading to the horde camp, guys.
Guys, when you get into Hyjal in the hub, there are 3 instance portals after you get inside. There's one for the Alliance camp, one for the Horde camp, and one for the Night Elf camp. Since we're at the Horde camp, every time you go in, we're at the Horde camp, make sure you go to the Horde portal, not anything else.
Can't. Instance is full.
Jesus Christ.
It says 25 people in Hyjal if you /shoot Hyjal.
But I can't use the horde camp instance port.
Oh, so you have to use the Alliance portal. Or can you not get inside at all?
I'm inside. Like I just can't. It just won't say instance full constantly.
My fault then, I didn't know that happened. We'll have to report that as a bug. That's probably related to the other what we saw last week. I don't know if we reported that to them. We kept getting instance portal full or something, and we had to get Chester to manually get people inside during waves, which is pretty right causing.
Should I try the Alliance portal?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not inside Hyjal at all? Yeah, try the Alliance portal. We might have to manually get inside.
No, instance is full.
Okay. Chester, can you get milk inside, please? You have lead.
Is it because the GM's bug it out, or?
It's possible. Can we absolutely need to report this to the devs, because I know this was a bug on Ares, so it's probably a stock bug or something. Calm, Kiki, Jimmy, Sierra, you guys here? Yep, they're running in. Kiki's off at the other camp. Calm's here. Sierra's here. Okay, everybody's here. Full buffs real quick, and then we'll get started. Let's go.
Shaman needs lots of pally buffs, so there they come.
We're missing a third pally buff. We might have to redo pally power.
Which character do you want me to focus on?
Val has no buffs, Mom. You might have put it on a different pally. We got booted. Alright, let's just go fast. Alright, your buffs are getting set, Val. I'm gonna start it actually, guys. Get ready. Get to the gate. Get to the gate. We can just buff as we're going. Alright, remember, waves 2 and 4 are air. They're in the back. We'll need 2 front healers. We'll have... Are we 5 healing tonight? No, we're 6 healing.
Where's Che?
I'm here.
Shackles. Booze, you have to mind control because we don't have Fantessa with us. There's a mob here too, mind control. Please. We'll have Palm and Jimmy stay in the front. All the other healers will go to the back on waves 2 and 4. Please play safer on the waves. Like, we just need to clear this safely so you can get to them. Each subsequent wave. Necro's up.
Range, start going to the back.
Res Moneth ASAP.
I got him.
He'll need
No, you
salvation.
don't.
He'll need salvation as he gets up. Jester's pulling. If you're not assigned to be the front healer, make sure you're going back. We have too many healers up here. We don't have enough healers in the back. For this wave, sure, but for the 4th wave, it's actually pretty big, and we need 2, possibly 3. Baradin, you're not assigned to here. Go to the back.
Gotta love it when your dog uses your nuts as a launch pad to get off the seat.
Nice.
What kind of dog?
Springer Spaniel, if you know what that is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Healers up front, make sure you're healing the DPS too. Moneth, just
He slowly died.
Yeah. So healers in the front, your responsibility is group 3 and the tanks in the front. So don't slack on that. Please. Everyone else, res Moneth, and then everyone else head to the back.
Gonna mage counterspell this gargoyle down. Maybe we can get
And Chester, can you mark skulls too on that pack in the future? For the rest of the packs, you don't have to. For that pack, just be safe here if you do. When there's one left, everybody start heading to the back. Alright, just start heading to the back now. Start heading back now. Just everybody run to the back. NPCs can finish this. Yep, mount. Renee's mount. Do not run into your play. Don't fall into the healers there, Chester. Wait. You might have to wait a little bit. Okay, we should be okay now. Yeah. Necro's in the back. There's 2 in the back here. One needs an MC. Boost.
Drop MC.
Yep, drop MC now. Cryptine's on me. Next wave is air, range, and the range healers to the back. Range healers is everybody besides Jimmy and Pop. Well, Jimmy, I think there's A-bombs on this wave, so you'll have to... Oh shit. Try this out, I think. Ah, okay. That should be fine. Just heal the tanks.
Some necros out though, isn't there? Looks like it.
I'm gonna blind this, Don't, oh, Jesus. I'll kick him, Next wave has tons of A-bombs and necks, so we'll need sheeps and shackles on the next one. Here is sheep and shack. Go on skill, go on skill. That guy will kill you. It's pretty hard to just kick him. Did we get one MC'd already? Can we get this MC'd, please? We'll break the sheeps after skull. You keep them MC'd. I think after this we can... Oh, I have to kill boozes. Drop now, booze. He drops. Milk whenever you're free, pick up this shackle bay bomb in the back. Or I think Fierce can just get it now. Either one gets on. Single target focus down skull has the most health. Alright, this one is 8 guards in the front of the Frostworm. Kiki is tanking the Frostworm. Stay away from Kiki, I've marked him as circle. Baradin, you'll be Kiki's healing.
Yep. Can I get a trade biscuits to
I need them
Baradin?
on Aya and Abysmal too, if we could get a quick table.
I'll trade you guys biscuits for now.
Try and catch these all down, nice.
Click table, click. Table by skull, guys. Yeah, try to counterspell these down so the melee can help out.
These gargoyles in the back are way too high up.
Need more counterspells.
When the mage pull them down, you guys gonna be down here to help them, they'll die.
Yeah, we get one shot basically. They start meleeing us.
So get over here.
If you have aggro on them, just run away. I think they fly down a bit.
They do, but they melee for like 5k on cloth. And if they crit, we're dead.
Range on the worm. All range on the worm. Melee can finish off the guards. Next one's a big front wave with a frost worm. When the worm comes, Baradin just hang out with Kiki. Melee, you can't get this. Just hang up at the front. Yeah. Wave is coming now. Healers get move up to the front. Healers move up to the front. Chester's gonna take a big hit here. We'll need shackles. Where's Jimmy at? Big heals on Chester. Keep shackling. Keep Chester up, keep Chester up. Alright, on the... I hope you guys brought your Shadow Res, I forgot to mention that. But on the next pack, everybody... After the next pack is the last pack. You have to equip your Shadow Res gear for that. Again, it's pretty easy for the people who haven't done this. He'll drain your mana. If you hit 0 mana, you will die and blow up everyone around you. So keep an eye on your mana at all times. It's the only thing you have to worry about. We're going to drag him throughout the entire Orc camp to get all the NPCs to help us out. But apart from that, all you have to do is just watch your mana bar. If it's less than 3,000, you're gonna die. So you'll need to get away from the group and just die safely. Obviously, use mana potions, use whatever you have to keep yourself alive.
Can you outrange the? Is it like 100 yards or something crazy?
It's like 1,000,000 yards.
It's gonna hang my shaman way back because I have no gear for it. And then come in at the end.
Anybody want? This is a BOP. Unless you want this for Dago or something. Do you want this for Dago?
Oh, we have the worm in the back.
Yeah. If you want it for Dago, just message me later. I'll take it now. Yeah, nobody ever wants it. They're coming now. Keep Jester alive. Get ready for Shackles and Sheeps. Pre-shield, Jester. I'm gonna... Nice.
Putting down frost traps like that is awesome, by the way. I could kind of back up if I drop super low super quick.
Because you drop super low super quick like every 2 seconds on this call.
I'll distract first. Remember to decurses.
5s 8 minutes on shadow resist stuff.
Baron doesn't have shadow resist at all.
Priest check that now.
Group 4, everybody in Group 4 needs Shadow Res. You can do it after. Do it now, and then res green, and then small Shadow Res green. It's better than missing people. Shadow Res Group 5 now. We'll have time to drink this. Alright, drink ASAP, I'm going for the distract. Everybody equip Shadow Prot on Lucky, get out of the path. Get back, get back, get back.
I'm gonna do like a misdirect pull so it's quicker.
Yeah, we need to get green up. Buffs, all buffs on green, all buffs on green. He needs mana and shit. I have distract again in 3, so I can buy us a tiny bit more time. Yeah.
The pack coming down the hill. They're already on the way. They're aggroed somehow.
Start watching your mana. Buffs. Oh.
You could also melee for wisdom, guys.
They get
Melee
more
or
stuff.
wand.
Yeah, they get more people with mark.
Very move.
You on hero now?
Yes, you're on now.
Oh wow, they made disarm immune.
Yeah, some guy bitched about it like left and right in Discord, so they fixed it pretty fast.
Oh. You can't disarm it anymore.
Watch your mana, guys. It's the only thing that matters with this fight. This hitbox is a little bit too small. You should be able to outrange him as a Tauren, and I think as an Ogre too. Watch your mana.
Some peace, boys.
If you have mana pot, you can Ankh and use it, but if you don't have potion, that wouldn't do it.
My Shaman's grade just came up, so I'll use it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Just watch your fed, sorry. I meant to hit fucking sprint, I hit space. Yeah, innervate Jimmy.
Need to switch.
I need 2 mana. Oh, I'm gonna blow up.
Rip melee. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. All aggro drop, all aggro drops, all aggro drops. He'll go on Thrall eventually, he'll go on Thrall. DPS need to stay alive. If you're gonna die, guys, just don't even risk it. Like, if you're, like, getting close to 3,000, just run out. Because if you get stunned or crippled, you can't get out in time.
Yeah,
He's on Thrall, burn him, burn him. Everyone burn him. Everyone DPS, everyone DPS. Zero, yeah. Zero, run away from the group. The NPC should have this. Yes.
Yep.
They got this. They got this.
Just auto attacking, maybe.
Rest me first so I can do loot.
Do 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 do.
But yeah, guys, just don't even. It's not worth getting the extra couple of Zacks off. If you're getting even close to 3,000, just get away. Especially melee, because if you get stunned or crippled, you're basically gonna blow up the tank.
Or even 5,000 once we get at the bottom of his health. Once we know it's a kill if you don't blow up. there's going to be a lot of fight in T6 where you can
This.
screw the whole raid up by not paying attention, so we got to practice.
We got the same shit again. I know 2 priests wanted this last time, and only one of them got it, so. Anyone else for this? Send tell if you want this.
Just on hold.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Got a 0. Congrats.
Help res. If I resed you, we don't have many resers up.
We're gonna make one small adjustment here. Meow's gonna switch to how do we want to do this actually? We want to keep all the shamans in. Let's switch to Abysmal for Meow, and Aya, you'll play Aya, and Meow will play Meow instead of Baradin.
Nice. Dual box in this place is kind of crazy. So much ground to cover. Tab in, Jim.
Gonna unlucky. 3, 2, 1. How long on AFK, Chester?
And please make res macros.
Alright, boys. Unfortunately, the ogre suit didn't get me out of war stomp range. I'm very upset. No, do not walk back in. Res green, please. Walking back in is potentially bugged. If possible, we should never walk in unless we really need you guys to, because you guys might get stuck outside, and if you do, it's a pain in the ass for us to get you guys back in.
You should be able to avoid water stomp with any model. The range must be off here. Melee should be able to attack him and not get hit by it.
Yeah, you have to be like
That was on
inside his
live.
box to hit him.
Yeah, that's rough.
Alright, group up by Thrall, guys. Let's get buffs and all that. Meow, you're dual boxing, by the way, because we need Baradin totements and whatchamacallit. So stay on Sure.
Victory or death.
I don't believe button is attuned.
Stack up for buffs, please.
Don't use Soulstone. It's not use. Oh, you're leaving. Soulstone, Jerry. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick recap of this fight and our strat. Actually, let me make sure enough people are here before I explain. This is just to see if you're here. This is not if you're ready. So if you're here, just hit yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that's enough people here. Alright, so I'm not going to explain the waves or whatever. They're kind of tough actually, but we'll get through them. The boss is Asgalar. He's a big pit lord. He has only a couple different abilities. He has Rain of Fire, don't stand the fire. You should be able to outrange Rain of Fire if you attack from max range. So all range, try to attack from max range and see if you can outrange it. I don't know if it works correctly here, but you should be able to. Melee, because they're outranging Rain of Fire, you're going to eat back-to-back Rain of Fires. Like I said last week, we're just going to try eating it and see if we can DPS. If it seems like we just can't DPS ever, we're just going to go to the Doom Guards, because that's better than just dying. He will also periodically silence the raid. So, like Palm said, if you have a anti-silence neck like that one or the Blood Furnace one, equip it for the boss, not for the waves, obviously, for the boss. And he also has a signature spell called Doom. Doom will put a debuff on somebody. 20 seconds after Doom is casted on that person will straight up die. We will, if they're an important person, we will soul stun them. No matter what, though, when you get Doom, you need to run to the off tank. The off tank will be Chester, and he'll be tanking him by the Torrens over here in this camp, where I am now. So everyone see me over by circle? If you have Doom on you, you must go here ASAP. Chester and his healers must be hanging out here as well because you can outrange Doom, but if they're too close and they get doomed, things get hairy really fast. Because of this, they cannot move, so you guys have to run to them as soon as you get Doom, after you get your soul stun if you need it. You actually just run here and your other Warlock, the Warlock will just follow you, DPS in the other video. Chester, the Tauren are kind of off, like they're back where Kaz died, so you might have to pull them back. That shouldn't be that big a deal though. Just pull them back and then pull them back to here. The range on Doom is 100 yards. Depending on where we tank Asgalor, just try to eyeball out 100 yards and always try to stay away 100 yards from the boss. Call out if you have to move a little bit, and I'll put a mark on you. Everyone else, what that means for you, if you get Doom, Chester might not always be exactly where I was, but he'll be in that general location. Things will change during the fight. Just keep an eye out for the mark. As for healers, we'll have Jimmy and Syrah heal the Chester. So you guys will be running around healing Chester. Everyone else, you will be on Shamans, you'll be on raid heals. Palm and Bernays, you'll be on main tank. Jerry, you're going to be split raid heals and main tank. Just keep renew up and circle feel people get ring of fire or whatever.
Who's main tank?
It will be Virus on the boss.
Okay.
It'll be pretty straightforward. It's just heal people in fire, and they're silent, so you need to keep up your hots at all times. Keep Palm up at all times, too. Okay. This is a real ready check. Hit yes if you're ready. Meow, you there? Fletch, you there? Okay, everyone's here. Get to the wall attack, or get to the gate, get to the gate. Alright, I'm starting it.
Make ready for another wave.
Do you guys remember if wave 2 spawns in the back? It's 8 gargoyles, but I don't know if they spawn in the back or the front. Shackles and sheeps, guys. I blinded Moon. MC1, please. I think we have X active too. Can we get a Repentance on X? Or a Hodge? So yeah, basically Meow and Aya switched, so Aya's healing now, Meow's DPSing now. Make sure you're still dropping totems on Baird. Guys, just let Veers pick up the Necros. You don't have to solo them. They'll probably just like punch your face out. Since we have enough sheeps, it's not that big a deal. Like, we're here just to make sure that they don't get raised dead up, and if their sheep, they won't cast it.
Lag?
Not me.
Just you. Yeah, a bit.
I'm gonna try to cable to Valfor.
One, if you do know Omen's never worked on this server, right?
Yeah, you need to get Giarte. No, didn't work. Let's make sure we get our reses off ASAP. This next wave is air and 5 goals in the front.
Jerry is Moneth.
Somebody
What
get Val,
reveal? What reveal?
somebody get green.
I got Bell.
Try to get Moneth too, if you can, if you're not in combat.
Right, put me in combat.
Chester, please mark still. Bring these in, Chester, bring these in, Chester. We can stay away with the gargoyles. Get away, Aya, you're on Kiki. You're on Kiki. Keep Kiki alive. Alright, the next wave is the Infernal wave with 5 ghouls on the front. Milk, you run around to the back and bring in the Infernals. Jimmy, you'll follow Milk. I'll mark Milk with a square. Just follow him for the next wave. There's gonna be 6 ghouls on the front. Chester, you'll bring those into the 2 Infernals by the front. And Veers, you can pick up the 2 Infernals. Wait a second on AoEing and then go. The next wave. Here, just kill everything on the side. Melee on the worm, melee on the worm.
There's 2 gargoyles in the back still.
Like far in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the big building.
You guys have to get this. Sorry, I didn't know those guys spawned there. We'll need healers to stay in the front because we'll need to get Green and Moneth up ASAP.
I'll stay there in Baronin.
Moving forward here.
I'll get Monaf.
Gonna get pretty close to the next wave. 30 seconds. If you can start, I don't know where you guys are on the gargoyles, but consider start heading back now. If you can like start heading back without like no repercussions. Next wave in 10.
Could still hero on the next wave and still have it up for the boss.
Res ASAP, res ASAP. Get ready for big heals on Chester as soon as the reses are done. I think it's only ghouls. There's 6 ghouls and Infernals. Here's get ready to pick the Infernals. Careful with the Infernals, they have Demolition Aura.
Salve on Monaf, thank you. Salve on Monaf. You didn't get it.
Oh shit, I don't have...
Melee can't really fight all those Infernal.
Get in the ghouls, get in the ghouls, they're over here. When one Infernal is dead, bring them into the second Infernal. Or
Help
the
dispel
other
Versal. That debuff helps his damage.
So Chester, you can pull into a single Infernal, but pulling into 2 is pretty dangerous. Because the melee can't attack anymore. Single target range, so focus the Infernals. Melee, you can focus 1 Infernal as long as Fierce is back by the Torrents. Okay, you got healers in front of you. Chester, can you taunt them off with Milk and Milk taunt 1? On now, Tester. Yep, stay, keep one mill. There we go. Melee go on milks. We just have to make sure they're split, because 2 is a lot of damage to heal there. For melee. Guys in the back with Fierce.
I'm gonna taunt the
Another-
non-marked one, so I can get him down to so melee can DPS him.
You can fight one if you're on the far end of them.
That's a good point, yeah. We might not even have to split if we're smart about it. Arena.
This is gonna be a hard wave.
This is the 6 Fellstalkers, 8 Infernos. Chester, you'll get the 2 Infernos in the front over here. You can't fight the Fellstalkers. Both warriors will have to pick up the Fellstalkers. Unlucky, go bear and pick up like an Inferno or something. We can banish the Infernos too. Yeah, just banish them, Never mind, don't go. Help out with the Fellstalkers.
I have 3 on me. Dead.
Jesus. Bernays Veteros Chester.
Stop fearing it, I can take 2, I've got fire as gear.
Do you have ton up?
No, I don't have to.
2 are killing our NPCs in the back.
Try to coil or ally fear them if you can. Keeping the NPCs isn't as vital for this fight, but we do need some for the Doom cards.
Kill Chatty in the back.
Give me a kill target, Bristle.
We're almost out of Fellstalkers, so you can probably. I'm gonna mark Skull in there. Let Skull drop on Banish. What's the time left on Skull's Banish?
15 seconds plus.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's perfect.
When we pull the one in the back into us.
Melee can't fight more than one at a time safely.
Don't
Probably
rebanish, don't
5 seconds
rebanish.
now. Melee, finish off the Stalker here. How many NPCs do we have left?
3.
Where's that face code? Where's it at? Unlucky. Unlucky? Here doesn't help. You need a ping or describe.
By the Fellstalkers in the front.
Next wave is Mass Caster, so this is a little bit easier. We can just sheep as many of the Necros as we can. I don't
Alright, I'm going to the front. Pass the milk.
It makes no sense with milk. It's gonna milk.
Try it again. I probably had full inventory last time.
We still have 1 Inferno left. They're ready for Jinkus.
I'm pretty sure you actually need defense in your cloak to bear tank. It's hard to get it elsewise.
Drink.
Get to the front. Oh,
Yeah, get to the front for Shackles and Sheeps. This isn't the Mass Caster one. The next one is. Sorry. Try to keep the Stalkers away. Oh, Jesus. I'm blinding Moon, I'm blinding Moon, I'm blinding Moon.
Dude, they come in way too
Blind,
fast.
blind Moon again. Calm.
You want hero now?
Yeah. Unlucky Battle Res Veers. It's kind of unfortunate we're wasting our Battle Reses because they're really helpful in the fight. He's probably up in the front, dude. By the Sheeps. There's no reason he'd be back there. god. I have Skull on me. If you can top this, Jester. I've got it stunned, but I think.
I have no mana, guys. You gotta come to me, please, or call out your name.
5 mobs CC'd with 25 seconds left.
We're in trouble, boys. We need to be doing a better job of bringing the. Well, a lot of the. Did the NPCs not respawn from Kaz?
It did.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
Fletch, I think, had AFK, so he wasn't able to.
Dude, they come in way too fast. Like, just their movement speed.
Bring them to Thrall. Bring them to Thrall. Wipe it. Bring it to Thrall. I'm gonna mark low one so we can try to kill them. Just for loot or whatever. Loot fast, guys, because we won't be able to loot again here. They'll despawn. Just make sure we have everything. Oh shit. You're still Lex Effector. This is going to you. It's the Lex hunting racers.
Okay, cool.
Don't try not to get aggro so you don't die. Stay away. Let Thrall kill. Let Thrall get killed.
Oh, that's fucking rip.
Where are they going?
Murdered me.
If you're gonna die, just die, please. You're not gonna get away, and it takes longer for Thrall to die. Alright, Mass next. Oh god, tell me they despawn. Good luck, Lala. I think we just need to like organize. We can't just face roll these waves. Thrall is dead, but they haven't despawned yet. I know Trug had to manually despawn some mobs. Like
Yeah, they're
Infernals
despawning
and
right now.
Amethyr. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's a GM or something. They are
It looked
despawned.
like a gem.
Do we have anybody alive that can cables? Didn't look like it. Mine are down. We'll have to release and run. Wait. Oh, Sonic's the cable. Just do we have any soul stones? No, we
I've
don't.
I'm
all
zoning
gone.
in now.
Don't on.
It's really
Yeah,
not
just
far
release.
to run, man.
Yeah, just release and run. And Sonic's can try to cable like a Reser or something and get like 1 or 2 people. Everybody release and run, please. Okay, we just need to be more. No, I don't. If they respawned, they didn't move back to where they need to be or they got stuck. Because I did before we started the waves. I remember talking about the Tauren that got stuck when I was explaining the boss. I was talking about the Taurens that got stuck by the where we killed Kaz. So 100%, not everything was correct. So that's probably another big part of it. We didn't have any NPCs helping us.
The Gucci gang?
Thrall's gang died like the first Infernal wave because
Yeah.
we left Infernals back there.
We leave like 4 Infernals in the back that just wipe out any NPCs. And then we're kind of screwed for the next Infernal wave.
Okay. For Infernos come out waves 3, 4, and 7. all
we
of the
just
warlocks.
banish 2 up front
Yes.
and then send tanks and healers to the back to pick up those 2.
I would just banish the Infernos in the back.
It's probably
you
better
would
to do the ones in the
banish-
front.
No, you banish
So we
one at the
can-
front, so you can DPS them with melee, and then
Keep melee
obviously-
up front with the warlocks, and just kill those 3 off slowly with every other
Yeah, I'll
range
take
and
those.
the tanks and healers in the back.
Thank you.
All right, let's do that then. Tanks and healers in the back. There's only 2 Infernos in the front though. Is there one by Thrall? I can't see like where they all spawn because I'm in the front. Is there one by Thrall?
I'll ping back here. Oh, no, what way is that? Sorry, back here, over here, up here.
Okay, I don't care about the ones in the
right
back.
here.
I'm more curious about the ones Thrall and in front. I know there's 2 right by the watchtower in front. Are there any more? We have 6 healers.
We're
I
buried
can
in
figure-
standing.
okay, yo, I can figure all that out. I just need to know like how many Infernos are in the front, guys. Is it 2 or 3?
I know wave 4 has 3. Not sure about wave 3.
It's because we might be pulling things in. They always spawn in the same spots. Okay, so we'll have Zelmoxis and Meow banish 2 Infernos in the front. I think one spawns near Thrall. Meow, try to banish that one. If so, Meow, if there isn't one near Thrall or anywhere in this general area, so we can leave. Okay, so basically my point is we can leave one Infernal up, so we don't have to banish both the Infernos in the front. So if there's only 2, Zelmoxis can banish 1, but if there's 3, Meow and Zelmoxis have to banish 1 each. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Zelmoxis banish 1 by the watchtower, and Meow, you watch if there's like an Infernal near Thrall. If there is, you'll banish it, and then you'll like see the ghouls and the Infernal in the front. If there isn't though, Meow, then you can go in the back with the rest of the group and banish and DPS the rest. Let's be on wave 2. We can be bringing the ghouls in quicker to the gargoyles or DPSing them out in the front for a lot longer than we should have. So wave 2, just bring them in immediately to where the gargoyles spawn. 2 gargoyles are going to spawn in the back. I don't know where they spawn. They probably wiped out some of our NPCs in the back too. That's probably what happened. Can you guys solo the gargoyles with a healer? Like 1 range, 1 healer? Like how much does that thing hurt?
Gargoyles hit for
Okay.
about 800. The shadow.
Okay, so Booze, do you know where the 2 gargoyles spawn in the back? Because I honestly have no idea. Do they spawn in the the troll camp in the back? Does anybody know where those 2 gargoyles spawn in the back? You guys were talking about it.
They're over here where Baradin is.
I'm running to you. I'm not sure where you are. Stay there. Stand still. That's not the back. This is like the front area. They're all here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it all. We just didn't bring those 2 in then. I think that's what happened.
Victory or death!
Okay, for the gargoyle wave, Chester will bring in the 5 gargs, and Milk and Veers will just pick up the gargs that the mages counterspell down. It should be fine. If there's none in the back, we don't have to worry about it. I heard people talking about gargoyles in the back, so if they spawn in the back, then I don't know. Okay, so the infernal waves will have Zalm and Meow stay in the front. Zalm will banish 1. Meow will look around and see if he needs to banish 1. Meow, do not banish the second one by the watchtower. Yeah, don't banish the second one by the watchtower. Chester, you'll have to pick that up ASAP as soon as it comes out. So after you pick up the ghouls, Chester, you'll have to hang out to this watchtower here and get ready for that to drop. because Fierce and Milk will be in the back, I think.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Okay, so for the Infernal Waves, we're gonna have we're gonna treat it like the back airwaves and the set before, where whatchamacallit, everyone besides Jimmy and Palm will be in the back. So, and the melee, Jimmy, Palm, Chester, and the melee will be in the front. Everyone else will be in the back picking up Infernals. So, Chester, for like the third wave, the ghouls will spawn in the front, right? So you'll have to pick up the ghouls, but you have to immediately pick up the Infernal that spawns by the watchtower here. We're gonna banish, we're gonna banish one of them, but you have to immediately pick up the other one because there will be no other off tank here. So once again, Jimmy and Palm will be in the front. All the other healers, all the other tanks, all the ranged DPS will be in the back. Besides, also the 2 warlocks in the front too, Neon Zone. As for heroes, I think we'll do fine on the first wave. Let's use group 4 hero on wave 2, and let's use group 3 hero on wave 3. And if we need it, we'll use group 5 hero on wave 4. The Necker wave is way late. It's wave 6. We won't have it for right. If people don't die early, we'll breeze through. So guys, absolutely watch your threat. These waves aren't a joke. We really need people to be paying attention here. For any non-infernal wave, Fletch, you'll be bringing 1 ghoul to Thrall. Sonics, for any non-infernal wave, you'll be bringing 1 ghoul to the Torn. I think we'll be fine. We just need a little bit of organization. We did make it to Asgard, like just face rolling at once. I think we just got a little bit sloppy with like people dying. We fell behind and never kept back up because we couldn't res them in between waves without spending a ton of time. Check your buffs. Make sure you're food buffed. Unlucky. Booze. You guys ready? Sure. I'll give all the mages. I'll have green, you'll be moon, Kalandra, you'll be square, Lala, you'll be star. Unlucky, well, we can get started on unlucky. Alright. Get to the front, guys. Get to the front. Once I see people moving up, I'll kick it. Alright, let's go. Six A-bomb, 6 necks, sheeps and shackles. I'm blinding X. Someone broke the A-bomb early.
Yeah, the shackle fell off, and it was about to kill Jim.
Okay. Kill square, guys. Boozes is loose. Kill the neck here. Milk, when you're free, can you bring the save bomb to the stack, please? think honestly, once like Chester is safe, you could probably bring the Shackle Day bombs in. You'll have to eyeball it. Obviously, don't get a little bit too greedy with it, but we could be bringing them in earlier.
It's just air face now. Shouldn't the ranged all be?
Yeah, range go to the watchtower area. Bring these in ASAP, Chester. Sack these up as best as you can. I have Skull on me.
The group 4 hero.
Third in hero. We'll want it because we're kind of starting to fall behind here. Single target range go on the worm.
Try and stack them all underneath the worm.
Melee try to kick the guards in if you can. Bring the AoE down better.
Still a gargoyle. There you go.
All AoEers on the gargoyle, single target range on the worm. He landed. Melee can probably hit him now. Yeah, melee on the worm. This is the Infernal wave, so everyone besides the front people get to the back. Chester, pick up this Inferno. Zal, you'll banish the other front one. Meow, banish the one of the Infernals. Yeah, banish one of the Thorn ones, please. Don't run away from the fucking tank, Bernays!
Okay. I'm gonna need a healer soon. Sometime soon.
Okay, so
wait, screen, because I can't do anything at the moment. I have to
it
go.
seems like people are really confused on what to do with the Infernal wave because we have healers here that shouldn't be here. Bernays, you should be in the back with everyone else. You should be in the front. I know you went back because they're missing healers, but whenever that gets settled, come back to the front might be fine now. But for future purposes, it's Jimmy and Palm in the front. Yeah, Chester, pick that up.
Taunt's down at the moment. Give me a sec.
I have kidney. Okay.
Got it.
Where's the mace? Zal, do you know where the mace is?
Is the mace or the base?
Mace, the thing you linked.
Oh yeah, it's by the dragon.
Don't rebanish.
Roll fast, roll fast. You just need seals, guys. It's been 27 throw. Hey, MS, roll on this, guys.
I don't think there is any more main specs. These and I both have it.
Gonna palm. 3, 2, 1. Where's that at? Wave 4 is Stalkers and Infernos. We can't do the same thing. Chester, you'll be in the back. The Warriors have to... We have to banish the back Infernos, I think.
There's 2 on the torrents. I'm gonna get 1.
Oh shit, did I?
Is there healers at the front here?
Banish?
Just banish as many as you can. There's one far in the back. He's killing mobs. And we can run to that. Sorry about the miss loot. Trying to do this shit. Yo, can we get a skull please on the Fellstalkers? And X, thank you.
Can you banish one up front? Banish one on the left up front.
Yeah, Trot is back here by Thrall.
For the Fellstalker wave, next time, reminding this, I can explain it. We'll probably have to do the thing like on the Dragon Hawks where Eldritch bounces chain heal. So that our healers in front don't get mana burned.
We're getting murdered back here by the
Pom, run to the back. Pom, Bernays, run to the back. Bernays, you shouldn't be in front here. Bernays, come on, you run the back.
There's no tank back here.
Chester, you should be in the back. Chester, you should be in the back, dude. You can't be in front because these are Fellstalkers.
He was tank.
First, go and help. First, Oscar, you go now.
Green Wizard's been doing it the whole time.
Hold them back! Do not falter!
Was there a Pepe's poke? I didn't.
Yeah, the backhand and a banish.
Yeah. I can't hear you in Discord, are you? Roll on that main spec.
Should be Chetty only.
Alright, go to Chester.
Do you want me to onk? Or...
We're getting reses, we're getting reses.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's very
A-bombs and necks and Fellstalkers. Shackles and sheeps. I like banish a Fellstalker or two.
Are we sheeping these necros or?
I
have no mana.
Pom's getting pummeled. We need a mind control here. Liner did for now. We're good, we're good.
This is when it gets really dangerous, so don't.
We can get Fellstalkers instead of necros.
Fade
You can
priest.
probably start breaking A-bombs. We're taking the Fellstalkers.
Yeah, sheep square then if you can.
Stack the Fellstalkers with the A-bombs, guys.
No, that's so bad. They will destroy. They can't get. We tried that last time. It just wrecks the casters, and they don't even get hit by the AoE because they have too much resistance.
They can be interrupted, but they resist you. Stalker on me, I'm back.
I'm just gonna keep it scared for now.
Be careful of that because it might resist easily.
GG to main tank.
We'll be okay if we can get through this without death. Don't be reckless.
It's a new necro up. Is that your mind control? Can you just MC it again, I think. Or it might be too late now. Just leave it.
If we're gonna leave this Fellstalk on the back, we need to interrupt it at least.
Bring it up, bring it up. Stack them all up. Feed. We have a stalker alive. We could try to bring it to the torrent. I think we need to bring. We need to bring the torrent in.
down, so it's getting all messy anyway.
Our issue is that we're not getting these torrent involved. They're just hanging out there. They do so much damage. Are you I don't think there are too many ghouls, Sonics. Well, one, Sonics, have you not been trying to pull them in because there aren't any ghouls? Yeah, run into throw, run into throw. But yeah, we have like 20 torrents back there that aren't doing anything. That's so much DPS on the Fellstalker wave. Okay, so there aren't really any ghouls, so on a lot of these waves, so we still have to bring in Thrall, and we have to still bring in the Torrent.
Callum has loot up front. I don't know what it is. I'm dead. I just see sparkles.
I'm gonna try to get it in a second.
Yeah, Fellstalker on the path.
Palm and I am. Oh, I'm dead. Palm also has loot. But he's dead.
Yeah, sorry about the mace. I could have sworn I put it on you.
We can just have Chetty fix that afterwards.
Why? It's one Thrall is dead. Just release now. I'll tell you when it's one to run in. Everyone release. Start running towards. If you don't run in yet. He's at 60%. Alright. Everyone's safe to run in. Okay, bye.
Back in that era, Horde had some huge whiners that staff probably just did it to get them off their back.
Yeah, it's definitely not safe to go in.
Yeah, don't join.
So, what mob do you think is best
Oh,
to
really?
kite
Never mind.
Fletch? I think Soccer's the thing I think you can kite, right? Because A-bombs are too dangerous. Infernals are probably going to kill the Torrent. Stalkers might stop on the way to Mana Burn, and you might get Mana Burned, but I don't think they'll kill anything.
No, I can kite an A-bomb if a hunter can't.
Okay. Um, yeah, let's make sure we're throwing up skulls and X's earlier too, because yeah. So Virus' skull, Milk is X, and Chester is triangle. So tanks, make sure to use those marks. Don't break convention because they'll throw off other tanks. I've assigned mages for the sheeps. As for the Fellstalkers,
Prepare if you need to.
so what is that? The 6 Fellstalker, 8 Infernal wave. Then there's the 6 Fellstalker with A-bombs and Nex. So okay, hold on. So the 4 A-bombs Fellstalker Nex. I think for that one, we'll want milk, and you'll want to go onto the Necro, and Beers can pick up the Fellstalkers. Because Chester can pick up all the A-bombs, because there's A-bombs, there's only 4 of them, and some are going to be shackled too. It's really when there's like 5+ A-bombs that's going to be dangerous. Hold on, no, I'm just like explaining stuff so it's like official. And then this also, I'm like, there's steps to this, right? Because melee has to do something, and we have to pull in fell stalkers over to stuff. So give me a second here. So melee, you guys are gonna be on the necromancers for this wave. Don't be on the fell stalkers. Fierce, do you think you can pull the 6 fell stalkers to the Tauren, or do you think it's safer to let Fletch pull 1 to the Tauren? And okay, so my question is, what do you think is more optimal, right? Alright, so you'll pull the 6 Fellstalkers to the Tauren. Melee, after we train down the Necromancers, we'll go over to the Fellstalkers in the Tauren camp. This is for the 5th wave. The 4th wave is the Fellstalkers Infernals. This is the one where, this is why I wanted the banishes in the back, by the way, because this flips the banishes. This is why we had shit running around in the back too, because
We figured out the banishes. I handled it.
it doesn't matter because the tanks are in the wrong spot, so it's not all complete yet. There's multiple steps to this, guys, so just give me a second to walk through this. Okay, so wave 4. So wave 3 is the Infernals and the Ghouls. That's whatever. We know how to banish that. We know how to bring them in. No big deal. Wave 4, the one right after, is Infernals and Fellstalkers. Again, Chester, you can't tank the Fellstalkers in front because you'll probably get demolished. Side note, we probably need to have a healer with Veers when he's on the Fellstalkers and bring him to the Tauren. I'll have to figure that out in a second. So, Chester, you'll have to pick up the 2 Infernals in the front. We'll have to banish the Infernals in the back. I'm sorry, no, Chester, you'll have to... Hold on. What did you guys banish on the Fellstalker Infernal wave?
So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be banishing the 2 Tauren ones, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna banish the one that spawns next to the stronghold.
Okay.
Okay.
How many are left?
So the
How
one
many
where
are
me
left?
out.
How many are left back there?
Okay, so we're gonna have 2. One's gonna be over here. One's gonna be right here.
Okay. So, Milk, you'll pick up those 2 in the back. Chester, you'll pick up the 2 by the watch. No, Chester, you'll pick up the 2 in the back. Milk, you'll pick up the 2 in the watchtower. And Veers will pick up all the Fellstalkers on that one. And we'll triple banish the other 3 Meow mentioned. What that means is we'll split whoever was assigned to be in the back. So the range, kill off Chester's Infernos in the back first, healers in the back. Again, guys, I saw a lot of healers hanging out in the front. I don't know if you guys are confused or whatever. This is exactly like the airwaves in the last set. So the only 2 people who should be in front are Jimmy and Palm. If you're assigned to be in the back, you should be healing the back people.
So my question is, are we gonna have those 2 healing the Versol and Chetty?
So Veers is picking up the Infernals, so I think you're thinking about Milk.
Veers is picking up the Infernals there and the Fell Hunter?
Veers is picking up the Fell Hunters because nobody else can. He has Thunder Fury.
Yes.
To pick him up.
That's okay.
So he's not
So
picking up any Infernals. I don't know what we're talking about.
I'm talking about who's gonna be healing Chetty during the Infernal phase 4 when there's Fell Hunters out here.
So I said all of the healers in the back, right? And Chester.
Yeah, but Chetty's up front at the watchtower.
No, he's not. I am.
Jetty can't be near the Fellstalkers up front, so
Okay,
he's Infernals.
so-
in the
Right.
back.
Who's healing Milk then?
He should be able. I think it should be okay with 2 healers. We might need a third. I don't know what the healers think. But my initial thought and why I kept it that way is because I thought it would be okay with 2. Because I think Milk is tossing on fire resist gear.
Yeah,
can
yeah.
stand
If
that.
I get a chance to, definitely.
So here's the other thing. Well, how much damage do the Fellstalkers do to you? Not a lot. I think during any Fellstalker wave, we can, instead of just tanking him in front, we can just have Veers just pull him to the back to the Tauren. Do you think you probably, do you need a healer to trail with you during that? Okay.
Anyone who's on the Fellstalkers, interrupt as much as you can so that Jimmy and Palm don't go immediately.
Okay. On any Fellstalker, wave, Jerry, you'll be with Virus at the start while he's dragging him back. You don't have to, I'll probably just need to top on like a renew and like a shield. You could probably run back and heal other people, but keep an eye on him. If he starts getting low, run back over to him. You can't hang out too much around him because you'll get mana burned. So probably just heal him from range with renews or whatever, with shield, and run out. Like you said, he's not taking that much damage. And once they get to the Torn will just fuck him up because they just chain stun. What that means though is that for the this Infernal Wave, Palm and Jimmy are basically only healing Chester, so that settles your concerns now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go over this again real quick because there's a lot. Okay. Wave 1, A-Bombs, Necros, easy, CC. Wave 2, Air with ghouls in the front, easy. Bring them down, bring the ghouls in, AoE, send people on Worm when we need to. Wave 3, when we start getting Infernals. 6 ghouls in the front, 8 Infernals around. This one is to banish the front Infernals, leave one alive, ranged in the back. So again, for Wave 3, when I say ranged in the back, that means that Milk and Veers, all of the ranged DPS, and all of the ranged healers will be in the back too. Again, the ranged healers, I'm going to call you guys up explicitly this time because I think there's some confusion. It's Jerry, Sierra, Bernays, Aya. You guys are in the back for Wave 3. Wave 4 is the Fellstalkers and the Infernals. Veers will be dragging the Fellstalkers to the Tauren, and then potentially dragging them else somewhere. Jerry, you'll be keeping Veers alive during that. He probably doesn't need that much attention, but just make sure he doesn't drop. Chester will be picking up the back Infernals. Milk will be picking up the front Infernals. The back healers and the front healers are the same, except Jerry is occasionally helping out Veers. The wave after that is A-Bombs, Stalkers, and Necromancers. CC the Necromancers, Milk pick up the Necromancers. Veers do the same thing with the Fellstalkers and bring them back to the Tauren. Chester pick up the A-Bombs. After that, I think everything is pretty much straightforward. We just have to just get there. Once we get over that hump, it's okay. Wave 6 is Casters. Wave 7 is Infernals, but not too much in the front. And then Wave 8 is just everything besides Infernals, and that's fine, because Infernals is really what's fucking us up. Okay. Did Unlucky have to go? Or I don't see anything from him. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna be a little bit lower. Because of this, Fletch, you'll probably want to try to drag one Fellstalker to Thrall instead of the Tauren, and we'll see what that looks like. Then you can either get Thrall's group with the Infernals or just get them in combat. One last thing is that if we can get one of the after you bring the Fellstalkers to the Tauren, if you can bring them back to the front, what we can also do is we can banish one of the Fellstalkers and keep the Tauren in the front if people don't need to drag. That way we don't even have to drag them anymore. That's just something we can do. We can think about it. Jerry, Veers, Green, are you guys ready? Okay, let's get started. That was a little long-winded, but we're kind of struggling to get through this. Let's focus up. Remember the strats, guys. That's really important. That's the biggest thing here. We have the DPS to do this. We just didn't have the strats.
Move up, yes.
A-Bombs and next, Sheeps and Shackles, MCs. This leaves behind 2. I'm gonna blind X. When it's safe. Call him blind X now. Oh, all good.
You keep snicking my cross, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I shouldn't be using cross, that's my fault. I'll need a new mark then. I'll use diamond or something. I don't do it often, so I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, melee gun the skull, melee gun skull.
we got aggro where we have all these necros free cast?
Bugs down. I didn't know for them.
I just had like 6 people with aggro.
Can we be more careful on these like starting waves? We don't. Jesus. Next wave's coming out now.
More than necros, they're allowed to summon. Casters are gonna get aggro and our DPS goes way down.
And mainly remember, we're chain killing all the necros. Pretty much anytime they're necro waves. Darks are coming now. Oh Jesus. Ghouls are here. Renee's battle res. Jesus Christ. Renee's battle res milk, Monith and green release and run. Part of it too is yo, can we bring these ghouls in? Or they're on
Thrall.
Milk, you got battle res, please use. Monith, release and run, we need you to.
First, try and bring these over so they're underneath the frostworm when it lands. Hope.
Monath was AFK when we pulled. Just sitting on top. Might move back since then.
Battle might go down here, guys. Which is kind of a blessing in disguise.
Monath, you can run back in. It's trash.
Thought I was gonna die. It's fine. It's over.
It's only bugged some of the time.
Alright, res the don't run in, res the dead.
I'm already resing him, Jim.
What's going on if people like it was kind of a joke earlier for the easier waves, so why are people pulling threat off of Chester all the time?
No, it's the skeletons.
It's the necros chain summoning, so casters can't AoE without getting aggro, which kills our DPS. The necros can't summon half as many as they did that time.
Okay. So melee, again, we have to stick on the necromancers. We can't let them we need everybody on them to make sure they're not raised deading. So that's our fault.
Because yeah, then we have 3 or 4 casters running in circles trying to live instead of DPS.
All right, buff the dead real quick. That was milk, Monith green.
What did Thrall die from?
Just aggro in the front. I don't know if we can bring
He had
him in.
all the ghouls
Yeah.
attacking him pretty much.
I picked up one of the invaders and then I was able to kite up the Thrall and pull him in. But if he's gonna die, that might not be a good thing.
Yeah,
Probably kind of to the Tauren then, for those waves. Except for the Fellstalker waves, you don't have to do that. If Thrall dies, it's obviously not worth it. Yeah, right. That's a bug too. That's partly why we can't do it. So, for the first couple waves, let's just bring them to the Tauren instead. The later waves, Beerus can bring them to the Tauren himself. This feels substantially harder than it was last week because we just literally face rolled it. Well, I guess we're number 25 or 24 at the start of today.
Do they always pull this quick?
In retail or do you mean like on the server?
Here. I mean, this is the first time I've seen Hyjal on here.
Yeah, they've always pulled that quickly here.
I mean, like, just the speed, not the timing.
Yeah, they run that quickly. They spawn that quickly. Everything with the speed is about the same. Alright, we'll be back up in like 20 seconds. Hold on, tech is.
Do you want to switch me groups since one of the hunters and unlucky are gone? Not a big deal, just make better use of totems.
Yeah. And honestly, Boost, just chain mind control. We can break the sheeps on our own terms, but we can't break. The mind control's a little bit more awkward because we might be like halfway through one ad. They'll also prevent some raised dead casts as well, because raised dead is really what killed us there, and it's probably what's hurting later too that we don't really notice to talk about.
How much health do the A-bombs have?
It's hard to tell because the server doesn't let us see their health anymore.
I'll let you know if you ask when they drop down.
I don't know, I'm just looking at. I just started my old laptop up and looking at some of my old videos. I'm seeing 125.7k on the A-bombs.
NPCs are back.
Alright. Check your buffs. Let's clean this up, guys. Monith, Meow, Booze, you there? Alright, everybody's ready. Get to the front. Alright, first wave, ground, CC. I will mark one for blind. And then that Shackle Sheep's mind control. Blind will be diamond. Can we get Curse of Tongues next?
We got one of the shackles broke and it's going back to someone.
Me.
Okay.
Don't mind control my blind. Like diamond is blind. It's not a big deal, but it's for efficiency's sake and like make sure we don't get any skeletons. So there'll be one that's basically unmarked.
Freak the MC now.
I think you just took the ones off me, Che.
We're a bit far from the healers. You guys need to watch
I
the
tried to
fucking
run. You guys can't take unnecessary damage.
I can vanish and try to cables you after diamond. You're like way far out, it'll be hard for anybody to res you. If my cables don't work, we'll need somebody else to cables to be very tough to get them here from the other castles. Let's try first.
Take it.
Bring the ghouls to the gargoyles as soon as you can. Gargoyles are up. Center lands. Mark your guards, warrior tanks.
Got a loose gargoyle back here on boost.
don't forget you're with Kiki. We have some guards on Thrall and the grunts over there. We can bring those in whenever you guys are free.
NPCs will likely have through it already.
Yeah, no, they're gonna
But
kill
they're,
it.
they're tauntable though, except for Pallies.
Can we stop counterspelling gargoyles that are already down? You're literally just killing people.
Also stacking these underneath the worm.
Single target range on the Frostworm. Can melee hit it though? All melee on the Frostworm too, unless you have cleave. Cleavers on the worms.
Keep moving them into the worm a bit.
We're banishing the front infernals, and Chester, you're picking up the ghouls and the infernal on the front.
Should we get those other NPCs way back there?
Yes.
We got a couple Torn in front here. Chester, make your kill target the Infernal so it doesn't kill the Torn. Banish one of these Infernals and melee kill the other. Zal, this is your banish in front here. We need an Infernal banish in front.
Yeah, I'm coming right now.
Yeah. Next time, if you guys are gonna change it up, like let me know and be ready faster if you're Infernal. Melee, you should be focusing down triangle here. Make sure this triangle to keep the Torn away.
Infernal on me.
Pick this up, Chester.
Thank you.
Make this your
I'm
target.
re-banishing this one.
What?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Keep
Okay,
that one.
keep one alive.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, as long as one's open for us to attack.
Lead versal.
We didn't get a res on green in between. Oh, Jesus.
He's up. Oh, it's not here.
Let us know if you get a. We should probably drag to the Torn, yeah. Actually, we have enough of the Torn here. This is like almost the entire camp.
Banish is almost done.
Okay, here you go on the banish. Go on the Infernal now, melee.
Yeah, I've been staying up front to heal here too because the melee's taking a ton of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Killed all the Torn.
Got some Torns.
We have 3 Torns back here, I think, but a lot of them, one of them might have died.
One died, yeah.
You guys don't want to get these headhunters and shit all back here? Witch doctors?
It's this wave's almost done. Green, can you get inside, or are you having trouble getting inside?
I'm
As soon
already
as you guys
inside.
can. Okay, as soon as you guys can, summon T's.
Where did Lala die?
Summon T's, summon T's.
Yeah, no, I'm not summoning these. There's no fucking way.
There's Torn in front here, so we need banishes on these other Torn are gonna die.
So 2 banishes up front now, guys. I'll get the one on the Torn. 2 banishes.
Spell me. I have
Shady has
6
no
stack.
healer.
Back healers, you should be helping Chester. Hello.
We can kited some Shady to get frostbolts.
Mark 1 X smoke. Oh,
I'm
there's
cute.
I can see it.
Keep that one feared. Keep that one chain feared.
Why? I got fire risk.
No.
There's Torn.
Yeah. One coming from yeah. There we go.
Okay, kill that Torn now, and then we need the other one banish. Or kill that Infernal now.
There's 2 Infernals not aggroed on anything up the hill. Might aggro a pat. They're on on
How
the
long?
hill.
Sorry, Tess. How long on this Infernal?
Here, Chester, get this other one first. It's got NPCs.
I can't pull it off.
Okay.
After this wave, summon Tease again. Kill X. We're gonna treat the Infernos kind of like the
Banish everyone. Banish everyone.
Banish on Mark.
Just finish it.
Are there any torn up?
Yeah, there's one in there.
Range go up front. Range go up front. Let's kill the one up front first because the Torn are gonna die. I'm dead. I need another banish on the one. On the one back. Thank you.
Finish the Infernal.
Unlucky's back.
So nuke triangle, we can keep this headhunter alive.
Yeah, Kiki, you're gonna summon Tease.
He can't because we have 25 in here. Veers, can you log off on your lock whenever you get a chance? Let us know when you're out.
We still have an Infernal at the back, guys. Infernal
Go
at
to the
back.
front. I'll talk this off, yeah. So you
Next
prepare for
wave next wave is 4 A-bombs, 6 stalkers, 4 necros. Milk, you're on the necros, Veers, you're on the stalkers, and Chester, you're on A-bomb.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this to the front.
There are no more Torn for you to bring them to, Veers, so you'll have to just keep them away up in front. Jerry, you'll be in charge of keeping Veers alive. You'll just have to pop in and out to toss Renew or whatever onto him. You have to keep him further away from the healers of Veers so that they don't get burned. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. That's a good idea.
Got combat, it's broken.
I think my blood rage is skilled.
I have to go on the necros. There's no more time.
It's hard to see, no one could see that it's gonna be broken anyways.
Just Tease is running, I think.
Oh, he's inside. Nice.
Yo, melee, you should be on the necros. You should be on the necros. All melee should be on the necros, not the Fel and Stalkers.
Fletch is trying to kite that one guy. Don't fear.
Yeah, Jerry's on it.
Guys, stop fearing
Guys,
that one.
I see 2 healers. I already assigned Jerry. Whoever the other priest is, you need to go back.
Go back over there, dude.
People have assignments. Stick with your assignments, please.
Guys, stop fearing that one. Whichever paladin is doing it.
We can break these shackles. Chester, go and break them. Oh shit. Chester broke them. Chester, you'll have to taunt these A-bombs, I think.
One Fel Stalker free casting by the A-bombs.
Mark a triangle, Chester, for single target. Melee, get the Fel Stalker here.
Just make sure they don't evade. Versal.
Next is the caster wave. 6 Necros, 6 Banshees. We'll need Sheeps again. How many are still there, Veers? Do you need help? Okay. Good luck, Green. Chester needs to pick these up.
We got sheeps on the necros and stuff.
Yeah, we got 3 sheeps out.
Why'd you mind control X?
I need to give Booze assist so he can macro mind control or something, because this has been a mess all night. Did you break it now? No, something still. Okay. I'm watching Unmarked. I'm gonna chain stun Unmarked. I'll probably pull aggro at some point. I'll just cut it around. Break the sheeps first, not the MC. Go with the sheep now. Melee, keep train killing the necros. We got 3 more, and then the MC. This is our catch-up wave because the banshees are broken. We shouldn't be breaking these early, guys. Having 2 up is pretty bad. On the right side, there are no more
Watch your
enemies.
aggro, guys. We're gonna fall behind on heals for the melee. Just stop pulling.
They only cast Raise Dead on NPCs.
Not the
so
remote control? Oh, fair.
there are no more NPCs. Don't forget to decurse, guys. That affects cast. Does it affect cast or spells too? That chance on hit?
I think the wording is everything, yeah.
So make sure to despell or decurse.
They don't die, I'm going back to drink.
Well, no caster said anything. Alright. 8 infernals with some things in the front. Fiends and ghouls and fellstalkers.
We're down on the bench.
We will banish the guys on the back. You should have ran back in, dude.
I literally just died.
If you literally just died, you should have told me that. Because like we can, it's a little bit different. Where did you die? I could have tried to.
At the front. At the front.
Oh, I can't cables. It will never work.
I got totems.
I recall totems. I recall totems.
Is T's here? No.
Yeah, he's in here.
Banish fast.
Just get a banish off T's. Just get 1 off.
I think you can tank 2 fellstalkers. We just have to kill them first. Get the banshees and get the fellstalkers melee.
I'm gonna need a heal.
Kiki's got a infernal.
Back healer should be keeping Milk alive. I don't know why the back is always having struggles or troubles with this.
I need a dispel.
Yeah.
Get aggro on the infernals up
An
front.
infernal melee.
I have a fellstalker on me, Mil.
Mean Versal coming back.
Spark Mil. Mark X.
I'm like killing these infernals. I'm tanking these infernals at the front
Oh,
back
sorry,
here.
not Chester.
I'm here, Milt.
Infernal and I in the middle.
Which ones you got there, Vess?
Can you mark a triangle, dude? I don't know what we want to kill here. I'm afraid of pulling third because I've been pulling left and right.
We have like no healers out here too.
I'm running back and forth. We're falling behind on heals up front and behind.
It's gonna be a wipe. They have too many dead.
I'm in the back. Just go up front.
Let's cut this for a second. Let's get the other one.
Oh, shit.
Also, how are we getting the necros so far away? It's causing all the travel time. Seems we chase them halfway down the road.
They get sheeped all the way back there, and it's kind of tough to bring them in. If we bring them in, like we have to go back and pick them up.
Can people run back?
Release and run back. Let Thrall die, guys. Let Thrall die. Stop
Still
healing.
got a minute left.
I mean, we have a minute left to half the raid's dead. Thrall's
These
gonna be dead.
waves don't even auto go to the next one with the infernals anyway.
I wonder if on the Necro Banshee waves, we actually flip it. Where the casters go on the Necros and the melee go on the Banshees. Because
Yeah,
the,
that's what I was
casters... Yeah, the casters can't AoE the Banshees because of Magic Shield. We'll need people to decurse the melee, but that's not the end of the world.
I don't think. So I don't know if some probably told you this already, but the infernal waves don't auto complete going to the next wave. So like you have to kill them or they won't go to the next wave.
I don't think that's correct.
That's how it currently works. So that's a feature.
Wait, no. You're saying that the next wave will never spawn until we kill the Infernal? Are you sure?
On at least the first 2 infernal waves, we've been like a minute over and it just won't start.
Oh, it's coming now though.
This is the only one that's actually gone to the next wave.
I mean, it could just
Okay.
be the timers are off, right?
I mean, if they're off by like a minute, I guess.
Yeah, I've noticed the timer disappeared too, but I just figured either the timer's off or my DB unbugged.
The first and second Infernal wave, though, they just don't go to the next one.
Well, the correct thing it didn't the only thing we know is that it didn't go to the next wave when the timer said it should have. We don't know if the timer's incorrect or something else. We could slow down on the waves, knowing that those timers are wrong, but know that we don't have forever, or plan that we don't have forever on holding that Infernal. Okay, what is going on with the back group? Because I'm not there all the time. Are all the healers there? Like, why is milk dropping so low all the time?
That one we just had dead healers.
Let's see.
Yeah, we were fine the first two Infernal waves.
Okay. What are the healers dying to? What can we be improving on?
I don't. What did I do, Jerry? They had to run in. That work right there.
So what?
Didn't you have to run in that last wave?
No, I mean we finally killed those things in the back.
Oh, okay. So it was the fell stalkers. That was the problem.
No.
Oh, no, yeah. It just took so long to kill that Jerry wasn't back there, being able to heal and dispel.
Well, I finally came back, but at that time it was too late.
Yeah.
We have to hero wave 3 and 4. There's no getting around it. If we do that, I think it'll be fine, because we almost caught up on the caster wave. And if we do that, that'll be, I think, just enough to push us over.
I think if you give us like a hunter or someone in the back,
or maybe
we can
send
chop that down by a wave reversal.
Never mind. That time was tough too, because aggro up front was weird, so melee was taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, tanks, don't be lazy about your marks. You have to mark your current target. It's like I lose a lot of my DPS time just running around because I have some mobs on me, and I have like evasion advantage. Some of the other, obviously the other melee don't have nothing to do. So all tanks need to be marking their single target. We need to like be optimizing a lot of our stuff here. So even just small stuff like that will go a long way into squeezing out a little bit more DPS. So you can't be lazy on it.
Semi close to circle if you want buffs and all that.
I think we should treat wave 7 exactly the same as wave 5 in terms
There's no
of
reason
tank
to be
setup.
way up the hill in the beginning here. Just slow this down.
So that would mean milk pick up the wave 5 is you pick up the necros. Wave 7 has no necros. What would you pick up? The infernals?
Oh no, which one is it? No, wave 4. Sorry, it's like the same as wave 4. Basically, I have the front infernals, Chet has the back infernals, and Versal can take care of the waves at the front.
Okay, I think. Can you just run back to the front? You might have a couple fell stalkers, but it's not the end of the world. Because if we treat it the same way, let's see, what are you picking up? 2 ghouls, 2 fiends. We can have the ranged in the back, and they'll be away from your fell stalkers. It'll just be the healers on milk that might get mana burned. Okay, so wave 7, Virus has to get back to the front. You'll be picking up the ghouls, the fiends, and the fellstalkers in the front. He has a lot of travel time melee, so don't just let him pick it up. Chester, you'll be picking up the back infernals on wave 7. Milk, you'll be picking up the 2 front infernals. So that means wave 4. Just a reminder: Chester's in the back, the warriors are in the front. Wave 3. Why don't we just do that all the time? To be honest, just so there's no confusion. Just always have Chester in the back with the Infernals and the warriors in the front. It's a little bit worse on the Ghoul wave, but I mean it's ghouls, whatever, right? We're getting Infernals first anyway. I think there's just a lot of confusion with like these like micro optimizations on strats. If we just have something that's consistent for people to remember, we'll do a lot better. I think we did a lot better with healers being in the right spot this time, but that was also an issue before. Healers were like running back and forth trying to figure out where to go. But this basically makes it the same all the time. So anything with Infernos, it's the warriors in the front, paladins in the back. Whatever you guys are banishing, you guys are banishing. We have an extra banish now, so Meow figure out what tease is banishing. Do we still have a person assigned to banish in the front?
Yes. So we're gonna keep 2 people up front. Tease, the Torn camp's over here. I don't know if you've done this yet, but can someone mark Meow?
Summon green, please. Do you not have assist? I'll give you assist.
Meow's over here. Circle. Tease, come over here. Whenever there's an Infernal phase. If there's 2 here, we're going to banish both of them. If there's only 1, go ahead and banish it, and I'm going to go free roam and banish another one. But you're always going to be banishing one at the Torn camp.
Do I need to fear others so I don't banish or what?
No. 4 banishes should be enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we have to, just do an audible and call out fears. Like that one fear when you're saving the Torn is good. But unless we really need to. You don't need to.
Yeah, but also, tanks, try our best not to bring anything near the Torn camp during that. And if we do, we're going to keep one of them banished at the Torn camp while we're killing one. And we're going to keep the other one banished just so they don't get double ticks and die.
If any Torn are fighting Inferno, it has to be banished or it has to be killed.
Yeah, so
that's
something...
I can't control what's happening in the back, so you guys have to use that as your judgment on what you guys kill in the back with your marks and your callouts. So that's entirely up to the back group to figure out, and you guys have to call that and count yourself. I won't be able to see. Meow, you'll be in charge of that. Are you in the back there, Meow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running around a lot, actually, but yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay. Can we get a summon on
we
green?
need another
Can we
summon
get
on green?
Green, accept the summon, please. So, Chester, did you catch that on the Infernal waves?
Back.
Yep, correct. And don't forget, you obviously need to be in the front on the next waves that are Infernal waves, so start dragging your last Infernals to the front, so we save a little bit of time on running. Alright, we're back to 25. We should knock this out of the park. We've got our strat down on lock, I think. Just gotta execute now. Or 24, you're right, because we have an ult in here. Okay, we are going to hero on waves 3 and 4. We'll have group 4 hero on wave 3, and we'll have group 3 hero on wave 4. So that's backwards. Okay, looks like everybody's ready. I'm going to start it. Check your flasks, guys. I know some of you guys want to use demon slaying flasks for the boss. Just use your normal flask. The wave is the important thing here.
Am I still running in the back with Versal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, healing's the same.
Alright, Sheeps, Shackles, and MCs. Diamond is blind. MC something else, please. Yo, don't go on Diamond, don't go on Diamond.
Rebound Manaya.
Pick up blind now.
Need more people precasting on these poles too, way up front.
Chatty taught off and I'll pick up the other 2.
And just a reminder, on the Necromancer Banshee wave, we're flipping it. The range will be on the Necromancers, the melee, the physical DPS will be on the Banshees. So casters on Necros on that wave, physical DPS on Banshees. Because the physical DPS are on Banshees, we're not really AoE, so we're mostly single target. You have to mark triangles faster. And range, if you haven't really been following what happens in the Necromancers, you guys are just going to kill them one by one. It's going to be Skull, so just follow Skull around and kill it one by one. This is for a much later wave. Alright, great job so far.
Kiki, get into position.
This is the this is the air wave with 5 ghouls in the front. Bring the ghouls in. Kiki's on the worm, and Aya's healing Kiki. And like Green said, do not counterspell, do not kick, do not earth shock these guys when they're running on the ground. You'll only want to do this if you're bringing them into the tank group if they're away. But that obviously means they're not close, like they're not in the pack.
People with Jetty.
Rawl's crew's gonna just kill the one back there, so don't even worry about him.
This is a good spot. I can reach
Stack
all
them
tanks.
underneath the worm.
Melee on the worm. Single target DPS on the worm. Next wave is Ghouls and Infernals. Chester's in the back. Remember, if you're a back healer, you need to be with Chester. Remember your banishes.
Okay, Warlock's getting in position now.
Warriors, you'll be, melee DPS, you'll be killing Milk's Infernal first, not the Ghouls, because we don't have a pally tank on the Ghouls. We have a warrior on the Ghoul.
So, get that one, tease.
Are you banishing that one that just landed? Unto that, yeah?
It should be banished. Yeah. We have a third one. Would that be feared or something?
No, Zalm will get that one or Kiki.
Okay. No, one of them is Kiki already got one, I think.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm getting it.
Yeah, there's 2 that drop in here, so...
Don't do it anymore.
Yeah. So to my original question, yes, there's 3 in the front.
Not always. Sometimes there's...
Okay. Good to know.
If there's 2 up front, there's gonna be 2. There's gonna be 2 at the Torrens. Keep it banished. Yeah.
Why?
Just go find something to fight melee. Find something to fight.
Dispel Melt, guys.
And
Jetty.
Bring that in when he's on banishment. Be efficient here.
Do you want me to leave the one in the back banished, or?
Can anybody pick that up?
No.
Okay, yeah, just pick that up.
I'll just fear it until somebody gets to it.
That's good.
No. Well, I don't want it. I don't want it hitting the Torrent at all.
Oh, okay.
I'll fear. I'll keep it feared. It's not a big deal. Kill X, guys. X has a lot of mobs on it. Save as many mobs as you can. This is getting, yeah.
One more in the back.
Yep. Everyone go to the Torrent thing. 20 seconds on banish.
So much better so far, guys. We probably have a lot of time. Yep.
Yep.
Does it still do the aura through banish anyway?
No, it doesn't. Only when it's dead. No, actually, that's only mine. I'm sorry.
I taught off first, so it's
I'm getting hit.
Yeah, I've been getting hit through banish.
Oh, really?
So they should be feared if they're on the. If they're on the Torn, we should probably banish one and drag it away. There's 2. If there's one on the Torn, it should be picked up or feared. It's fine. Though. Get to the front. Get to the front. Get to the front. We destroyed that wave. Good job, guys. So
Stay
much better than
focused.
last time.
Drink
T
if you
stay.
need to.
This one is Stalkers and Infernals. Same deal.
T's come back.
We just will just drag these to the Torn. It'll be super easy.
So I'm in the back.
Yes, you're in the back.
Yeah, we're gonna
Banish
double
the front.
banish this.
Banish
I
it.
got the right one. I got the right one.
You banishing the one near Frau?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yeah. Zam, can you actually go banish that one real quick?
Fade priest.
No, not the Thorn one. Not the Thorn one.
Not the wrong one? Okay.
I just said pick it up. Jesus Christ.
One up top with a lot of NPCs way up the hill.
I'll pick this one up. Oh,
We should probably kill the Torn one. There's two by the Torn, and they don't. They hurt
The
Torn.
aura's not working on the torrent. Oh, now it is.
Oh. Is it working on them? Wait, check. I'm just gonna look at their health really quick.
Yeah.
It's not affecting them when they're banished. It affects players when they're banished. Guys, just find something to fight. One by one.
We're gonna kill the
Two
torn
up
ones
there.
next. We're gonna kill the torn ones next. My banish is dropping in 5. We're gonna kill my banish, rebanish T's.
Mark.
Wait, do I let my banish drop? Sorry.
Rebanish.
No,
rebanish.
yeah, rebanish.
We still have one in the front by the watchtower, so range after you kill them back, go to the front, kill that. Melee will take care of the Fellstalkers.
My banish is dropping. Oh no, when's your banish dropping, T's?
10 seconds.
Just DPS the Fellstalkers until the Inferno comes up, then go in the Inferno, kill it, and drag these Fellstalkers back to the front.
Tank it right there, Milk. Don't bring it in.
45 seconds to be in the right spot for the next wave.
Everyone kill X, and then we're gonna go on to Milks.
Milks is X.
Now it's X. Yeah.
I think they changed from underneath you.
Hold them back. Ready for another wave.
Great job so far. This next one is A-Bombs, Fellstalkers, and Necromancers. This is the one where Milk's on the Necromancers, and Fierce is on the Fellstalkers, drag them to the Torrent.
Say where the loot is, guys, if you see it.
I see it. MS roll real fast on this. Go on OS roll.
God, I think it's so sick.
Yeah.
Calm
Two
one.
piece,
3, 2.
two piece does stack with spell power, by the way.
What?
Nice. I think that's a set for him too.
Do you want me to honk or just wait?
Where are you?
Up front.
is there any melee about? I only see a couple here.
I was Melee have to be on the Necromancers. We can't be letting these guys stay. This is really bad.
Ranged, we should probably be on the Abominations back here.
Yes, all range should be on whatever shit you can DPS.
Two Torn warriors coming up front.
Why are the A-bombs back there? Isn't that too close to the...
We're doing healer up front with AoE, so melee, be very careful. Use health stones. Fellstalker free, casting on Chetty.
Oh no.
He'll be fine. He can handle one. He doesn't need like all the mana in the world fighting one thing.
Hey, Bernays, I got this if you want to go up front.
Chester on that way, you'll probably want to try to frisbee the stack of A-bombs and at least exorcism ones.
Melee should be going back to the Fellstalkers at the Torrens right now.
Melee go to the Fellstalkers. I'm gonna try to cables Aya here.
Right next to an A-bomb.
I see. Chester, bring that further away so I can vanish. Chester, go to the Fellstalkers, please. Get away from me. Get away from me. No, you're on the wrong way. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm right under you right now, so just run away.
I know. I'm like waiting for him to get the fuck away.
Another wave's coming out right now, guys.
It's too late. Alright, I'm gonna try to res him now. He's
I
not
don't
out too much
get
time
out.
around.
Try to get ready to pick this up.
Res him. Okay,
Got it.
You got it.
I'll be healing until then.
Okay, this one's casters, so ranged run necromancers, sheeps, and blinds. I'm gonna blind diamond here. I won't blind diamond, someone sheeped it. I get
One
broken.
by one on necros, don't AoE.
My blind was sheeped. We have diamond loose.
Vaders on the healers.
Can we get
a
marks?
lot of
Oh,
pushback.
Chester, please mark a triangle.
See, that's why we need healer up here, bro. Fuck. I got 2 healers back there with me for no reason.
Grenades, come up front, we need you.
I said it like. He said no.
Casters on necros, please. You guys will also have to counterspell his spells, especially the raise dead. That's more important than anything else. This is kind of bad because the casters aren't ready to pick up the necros. We got a
We're
lot of
breaking them
skeletons this
early
time.
too. We don't have to free that many at once.
Casters on next, guys. What are we breaking next? RX.
Just keep on killing X. Is Diamond being mind controlled at all, or what? Yeah.
Also, guys, stop being lazy for sheeps too. Like, mark it before you sheep, or don't take someone else's mark. That's also why we got so many skeletons. Next wave is Infernals and waves in front. So
Well,
here's
let's get to your 2 spots.
Yeah, Chester, get to the back. Back healers get to the back. Fierce is in front, Milk's in front. I honestly don't care about giving that to somebody. I'm just gonna do the waves. Shit, wait. Finish off this Banshee. Infernal's coming now, I think. There's stuff to DPS, guys, so DPS while they're up.
Interrupt, guys. Interrupt the X, so I can just. Oh.
Wave's coming out. It's a little bit later than normal.
Kicking next.
Yeah, you need to move your shaman, it's gonna die.
What banishes it?
Here's about that kind of damage, guys. You keep them up.
Okay, yeah.
This wave is not as easy to keep Fierce alive.
I'm gonna get the feared one, guys, next.
Yep. The last wave, which we haven't seen yet, is just things in front. There's no Infernals, there's no air. It's, 2 Necros, one will be Sheeps. Or, no. Yeah, one will be Sheep, one will be
use
MC.
Healthstone.
Sheep immediately.
Or step out if you're gonna die.
Bandage yourself, melee. Bandage yourself while we're waiting for this.
Don't take the ticks of it.
Stop moving on it, I can bandage you.
We're gonna move on to Zalms next. That's the next Inferno we're taking.
Is there even a timer for the boss?
1:30.
1:30.
We can distract him now, so it's okay-ish.
We're killing Chetties next.
We can start dropping Infernals here. Can whatever X is, drop that, please.
I think it was just refreshed.
Okay. This guy then.
No, it's still
Anyway.
on.
Still triangle back here.
6 seconds on X, that one. Or the old X.
The old X? Okay. Okay. Go back to old X. Go back to old X. Alright, leap. What's timer left on bus?
57.
57.
Yeah, we got a lot of time. Infernal loose, Infernal loose. Fear it for now, fear it for now.
Yeah, Versal, we got some up here that are about to pat back if you want to grab them.
We can pick up that,
See where I'm at.
This is a 20-second Infernal, so 10 seconds left on it.
Oh, fuck it. We're too far.
Let's just kill this Inferno when it drops, guys.
2 seconds on the Infernal. Get ready to pick it up.
What's time left on boss? I need to get in position for.
Timer's away.
About 20 seconds, maybe 15.
Okay, I'm gonna kill X, then Calm you and I need to get in position for distracts.
It's not just wave 7.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. So, that's fine. Let's get in front, let's get in front, get in front.
Let the Torns finish up.
Alright, this is the wave where it's literally just everything in front. So if we CC, we're fine here. Let's CC both the Necromancers, kill the Fellstalkers, and then kill the Necros, okay? So Sheep 1, MC 1.
Bandage, eat, drink.
So neck by the last Infernal.
I'll do the neck, I'll do the neck.
Lots of damage to Chetty.
Just keep... Guys, get to the front, fight. I'll do loot. Alright, go down.
Just try and focus the marks, guys. Skull, X, triangle. They're all the ones we're gonna be on.
Play smart melee.
Please don't pull aggro, guys. Once you get rocked, so you're just gonna get chain heal bounces at most.
Okay. Let's take a second, take a deep breath. We're about to do the boss after this. You'll be fine. Reminder on the boss. Chester is the off tank. I'm gonna mark them as square. You'll be by the Torn camp. One Torn's alive. I don't know where the rest are. We might want to switch it and fight.
They're probably behind. They're probably behind the tents. There's 3 of them that chill out behind the tents.
Okay. Well, some are padding around. Okay. Yeah. So.
Monath, run.
Monath, you're barely living like every 5 seconds. Just take it easy.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, we have 2 minutes, guys. Play it safe.
Gotta
So much
focus on
time.
Chetty.
We can probably start breaking these Necros. Do we have a tank free? Let's get the sheep.
Melee, go out to the Necros.
Is there anyone left?
There's no healer back here. If we're going to the Necros, the healer needs to be back here. I died to like 1 bolt and like unholy frenzy damage.
I'll get the res. Everyone else drink.
If you have cables, try it on me. Calm, you'll get back. Everybody get back. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Buffs on me ASAP.
This time, there will be no escape.
Did it work?
Chetty needs to be miles away. And his healers.
Yeah. So again, Chester will be hanging out by the Torrent camp. If you get Doom on you, you must go there. Everybody attack at max range, melee DPS. You'll just get out of the fire.
Who's healing Chetty?
Buffs on Kalen.
Sierra and Jimmy should be up with Chetty, right?
Yeah, Sierra, Jimmy, get to square.
You guys gotta get way up there. You can't be anywhere near the boss.
Greater heal spam all day.
You want to be even further away from the boss than Chetty is, if you can.
If we have another distract, try to use it. I still need buffs. I need Fort. I need a 3rd Pally buff. I need yeah, let's go. Give us like Mr. X to Fierce. Mr. X to Fierce. Don't do. Okay, it's on Fierce. Good.
Melee, try and like spread out so like you have some on one leg and some on the other.
Range spread out. Range spread out. Max range.
Max range. Yeah, we'll see if it goes on the range.
Hero?
Yeah, hero now.
For silence melee, you gotta get up.
You have to move it way more.
Doom on Aya?
Get out of rate of fire.
I go to fucking thing. Jesus Christ. The range on that thing's gigantic. Bernays, battle res unlucky.
Oh, we missed the Doom Guard. Oh, never mind. It's coming back. It's just bad pathing.
Velfor, just fight the Doom Guard. Cass, everyone stay at range.
Jerry.
Jerry's the Doom Guard.
Yeah, we Stay right with it because of that path, and you can't wait for it to come to you.
Fletch gets the Chester. Someone still stun Fletch. Kiki still stun Fletch. Alright. So there's two things here we can do melee. We can either toss on fire res gear, or we can just go to the Doomguards. You can't outrange the fire. It's really big. It's bigger than the animation.
They like run away. It's
First
real
one
hard.
had broken pathing, and it messed it all up.
Okay, if you can't outrange it, that's 100% bugged. We'll have to
And
report
the
that.
Doom Guards aren't aggroing the warriors.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, just watch for yours. If you're standing by a bunch of people, you're probably gonna get fire.
That's the problem. If you can't outrange it, everybody's gonna end up in a clump because everybody's gonna move to clump up.
But we could do a full circle, but people are just doing a half.
I didn't assign positions for full circle, partly because I
Oh,
outrange it.
cripple. If we don't get dispelled with that, we'll in there.
Is cripple dispellable?
We need to have melee on the Doom Guards.
Well, even if we could,
All the melee just straight up died at the start terrain of fire. It's really fucking hard to dodge.
And we lost 2 healers to the first Doom Guard.
if we do a full circle, some people are going to be super far away from the Doom Guard spot, right? Might miss their soul stones or something.
We can't do Doomguard spot because it doesn't matter. The Tauren don't get aggroed. Do they aggro onto anyone? Do they aggro onto anyone? If they just die off on the side?
No, they didn't move
Why don't
it
we just
off.
have people die in like a corner? Yeah, if they don't aggro on anything, just have them die in a corner. It's bugged both ways. And that means we probably can't soulstone. What we'll have to do is okay. If you have Doom on you, you're gonna go run off and die in a corner. If you're important, we're gonna soulstone you, and you're gonna die in your Chester, so you can soulstone safely, and everyone will kill the Doom Guard that spawns out of you. Because obviously, if you soulstone on top of a Doom Guard, it'll just destroy you. Yeah, release and run. As for the Rain of Fire, I think we'll have to do full circle.
Or at least a
We'll just
horseshoe.
have-
That time we just had 2 clumps.
Yeah, we'll have to be smart about how we spread so that Chester and Milk are on opposite sides, so that they can just be ready to pick up a Doom Guard. If you have Rain of Fire on you, my best suggestion right now is literally just run out and don't even worry about DPSing. Don't worry about getting on the boss. Just run out.
It puts
If
a
it's
dot
on
on you.
Puts a. Does it?
It's 5-second dot that does like 1200 a tick, plus it hits every second you're in it.
You can survive it if you get out right away and hit a Hellstone.
It does. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I got crippled right in the middle of fire and couldn't even get close to out even with Ghost Wolf.
The dot, I think, is supposed to stay on you after you get out. It's just a lot of damage, though.
Fire definitely seems bigger than I remember.
Alright, if you have stam gear, use it. You need it on this fight. If you have fire risk gear, maybe toss on a piece or two. I would highly suggest using, I think, the Hyjal ring that you're getting, because it has a fuck ton of stam on it. Alright, let's run back in. Let's take a quick, 2-minute break. Get water, bathroom real quick, and then we'll
can't
go
get
back
in.
Oh.
We did a ton better on the trash wave so far, guys. That was really good this time. one wave got a little bit sloppy, but I think it's one of the later waves. We didn't see that often, or didn't see it at all. So.
Who's released just in case it's you that won't let us in?
So the reason why range stack is because in retail you can just outrange Rain of Fire, and it's not an issue for the range. But you can't outrange it here. So part of the issue is we're not prepped or ready with fire res gear for the melee. You guys probably have your neck from TK attunement, but we don't have that many fire res sets. If you have badges, you can probably buy some.
No, if we're gonna do the circle strike, great. People are gonna strafe out of the fire, but they're gonna have to go back to where they came from, right?
Right.
Otherwise, the Nets
Get out of the fire and then get back to where you were.
It's a bit like Leo. Yeah.
Right. Everyone will make a big circle, and then just make sure your partners are to your left and right. You might have to move a little bit, but make sure you're still in a big circle at the end of the day. Oh fuck! This guy has the bug where did I even fix this shit? You get stuck in combat after he dies, probably from the Doom Guards. Chester, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
probably
doing stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's take the 2-minute break now. I'll start the timer. Bathroom, drinks, whatever. Stretch.
Jerry ran out of chain heal range. I can't heal you directly. I have to do it with someone else and have it bounce to you.
Chester, are you there?
Yeah, I'm working on it, man.
Okay, cool. No, I was on break, so I wasn't sure if you where you were at, because I was waiting for my computer if you said anything.
Make my GM later, please. Everybody just stays zoned out, please.
I'm gonna go to chat to pick up a couple fire res items if you don't mind. Test it out and ask Laura see if it's any useful. With the way it works now, assuming it will take a while for them to fix it, there's gonna be two ways we do this. Either the circle strat's good enough for Rain of Fire and we can live through it, or we have to toss it on fire res and just DPS race them before we die to Doom. So I'll test the fire res, just do some testing to see if it's any bit useful. You made Lala the lead.
I just left the.
Oh, okay. Lala, can you toss lead to Caleb? No, Jimmy, your strat doesn't work because this is for how it works on the server. The range will also need fire res as long as Rain of Fire is bugged, because the range are still getting hit by Rain of Fire. I think I would get silence resistance over shadow resistance. It'll probably get you more bang for your buck because you're gonna lose too much healing and regen with shadow res.
Are you guys able to zone in at the moment? No, still no.
Yeah, the big thing is getting them to fix the bugs. Is Trug watching tonight? Because he's
Yeah, him and Amanda.
Okay, cool.
3 non-WWE
Oh, meow.
people online are confused.
Is that a punchline to a joke? Meow.
I think he's just legitimately curious.
Yes.
Austria.
Not according to Dumb and Dumber.
One's the Ottoman Empire. I know.
I think one was where Hitler was born.
The other was where they sent people that they thought were like Hitler. Yeah, LeBron is obviously more worried about the Celtics than the Warriors going forward. That's why he went west.
Boston. This guy in Boston.
Dude, where's Kawhi Leonard going? Is he going to Philly?
Dude. Well, what's Clint Capella's contract at? He's on his last year, right?
No idea.
Clint Capella, dude. Sign and trade. Kawhi to the Celtics or to Houston, bro.
Dude, fuck Houston. It's all about the Thunder, dog.
No.
We'll have Roberson back, so we'll actually have someone that can play defense.
Dude, it's all about the Sacramento Kings.
Not letting Ricky Rubio fucking cross us up.
Oh my, that was
so, dude, it was so
oh,
painful.
that's
I got so
serious.
drunk.
Oh.
I was so fucking mad.
I was like, damn, Donovan Mitchell just made $100 million off that game.
Dude, Roberson will D him up. Watch, I promise. We lost him in like January. We barely made it to like the playoff 48 wins.
I can't wait for LeBron to complain about his supporting cast when he's making $38 million a year.
Dude, I bet you Cousins goes there.
Fuck, dude. That'd be a good spot for him.
Can you imagine though, like LeVar Ball, LeBron's ego, and then DeMarcus Cousins, the biggest cancer in the NBA and in the locker room?
Dude, I'm a Kings fan. Don't say that about my boy.
Dude, you know he was.
I know he was, but hey, talent over ego, any day of the week.
Dude, Mike Bibby, Peja Stojakovic, dude.
We need Dwight Howard to sign with the Warriors to just destroy them internally.
That would be funny. Dude, Dwight said he'd take a pay cut, dude.
Well, I'm telling you, LeBron should have taken a veteran's minimum. It's $1 billion shoe contract.
Exactly, dude.
But he's gonna make $38 million a year.
I wish he would have stayed in the East.
Yeah, I've been reading. Are we voting?
I just want your thoughts. Hey, yo, Chester, you there? Actually, no. We're actually going to call raid here, guys. It'll take a while to fix it. Chester, don't worry about fixing it. We're just going to call raid here. By the time it gets fixed and we're all in and things get settled, people get back from AFK. It'll be like 10 minutes, some end of raid time. We did really well on the Ascalor trash. it was just a lot harder tonight than that. I don't know, the first night we came in here, we just like face rolled through it, got to Escalor, no problem. But tonight was kind of a struggle through it, but I felt like we learned how to do it, and we're going to get it every time now. There's obviously a couple bugs with the boss still. Hopefully, it'll get ironed out by next week when we get back in here. If not, we'll come in with some contingency plans if it's not fixed by then. Things like fire res gear and all of that. So fire res gear is a possibility, especially for the melee. So if you guys don't have the badges for it, let's try to get some heroic groups going this week. If it gets fixed, that's cool. If it doesn't, then we're ready. I mean, if it gets fixed, and we got some heroics on, we got some badges, and we got some gold out of it. Yeah, we're gonna call raid here, guys. I think ending it here on a high note, getting to Ascalor after struggling on the trash and figuring it out, it's a good place to call it. Also, one last thing on the world boss issue. We'll likely still do world bosses, just like start of every raid day. We're gonna, as long as there's two conditions, as long as we start like on the dot at 6 p.m. and we get basically just one pull, one pull on the boss, so we don't spend too long on out of date content. It's really just for the newer guys to get some items that are a little bit hard to replace, that are kind of rare in T5. But it's not a priority. A priority, obviously, right now is getting Hyjal down. Alright, but apart from that, good raid. Obviously, it kind of sucked dealing with the bugs on Escalor, but I think we did a good job learning via the trash, and we'll knock it out of the park every time now.
Yeah, it felt like a whole different raid the last trash compared to the first ones.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid, honestly, that we weren't going to see Escalor tonight just because we're struggling so hard on it.